Alright everyone, welcome back to another video of Dragon City. This is the breeding video for the Dark Elf Dragon. Now this Dark Elf Dragon was a limited edition dragon that you could only purchase in the game through one of those special offers. And there's already a video on that. But they increased the breeding sanctuary, or added the breeding sanctuary, and then increased it to add this dragon for your game. So now you can breed it, but the thing is, you need to have the breeding sanctuary at level 6. If it's not at level 6, you will not get this dragon, and you must use the sanctuary. You cannot use other stuff. It won't allow you to get it. Now, it is a 3-element dragon. It's the element of dark, element of ice, and an element of war. Now, this dragon, let's take a look at it. I think this dragon was made available for a certain event, but I don't exactly remember what that event was. Let's place the dragon into the habitat, and now we'll take a look at his animation, which will generally tell you what the event is. And well, I guess he's kind of like stomping on the flower, and then he starts crying. I'm not really sure what that is, but we're going to evolve it to second form. Here it is in its second form. And I really think it looks like half a thief. I'm not really sure what event this was for. The Dark Elf Dragon kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings, or maybe something like that. But I don't think it was based on Lord of the Rings. So if you know what this Dark Elf Dragon was for, let me know in the comments below. And here it is in the second form. As you can see, the grass or something, I guess the flower grows and then he eats it up. So that's what he does in his second form. Let's get out of there. This is how big he is. He's not that big. He's pretty small. But then again, this is only the second form. Maybe we'll have to check out the other forms to see how it is. So he eats the flowers. This guy doesn't like flowers. Definitely doesn't like flower. We're going to evolve it to the final form now. There it is. The final form of the Dark Elf Dragon. And as you can see, a bunch of flowers is grown. And then he casts some sort of smell. And then it kind of withers away. Alright, let's get that again. I didn't really see it. Let's get that animation again. Hopefully it will show up again. But I didn't really see exactly what happened. Alright, so it grows. And then he does something with his gemstone on his forehead. The green thing on his forehead. And then the flower withers away. Alright, let's get out of there. Yeah, he's a relatively small dragon. Not that big. I mean, he's probably the same size. A bit smaller than the Sheriff Dragon. Yeah, he's a pretty small dragon. You'll notice a bunch of gold stuff around his tail and his shoulder and his wrist. But anyways, to get this dragon, what I've used in my game is the War Dragon and the Penguin Dragon. But you can use any combination with the elements of dark, element of ice, and the element of war. But you have to have the breeding sanctuary at level 6, and you must use the breeding sanctuary. That is about it. I think it was about 54 hours. Check it out in the video. And then it'll take 72 hours for the egg to hatch. So that's completely insane. Well, I guess these upper level dragons are like that. So about 5 days for the egg to hatch. Well, 5 days for breeding. No, I mean, alright, 2 days for breeding. 3 days for the egg to hatch. So somewhere around there, it'll take that long. And that is about it for this video. That is how you breed the Dark Elf Dragon in Dragon City.